There are thousands and thousands of games all around the world, some of which like Minecraft, Among Us, Roblox, Rocket League, and we don't talk about that game, have blown up and become really popular. But which game is the next to blow up and become popular? Well, that's why in this video, I'll be talking about a game I think might just become the next really popular game. The game I think might become the next big popular game is a game called Geometry Dash. Geometry Dash is a game where you can complete levels by jumping up and down, avoiding the spikes, and clicking orbs. It's also a game where you can create your own levels, play gauntlets, treasure chests, customize your icons, challenge your skill sets, and much more. At the moment, the game has a total of 21 levels, official levels that is. However, there are millions of more custom levels you can find in the creator section. This game has so many levels on it that you will never ever run out of levels to play. Now, you may be asking, why Geometry Dash? Why this game out of all of these other games out there in the world? Well, the reason I think Geometry Dash could become the next popular game is because a really big update that the creator of the game, RobTop, is working on. The 2.2 update has taken a total of 5 years to make it, and it's still being made today. It's so big that it has taken over half of Geometry Dash's entire existence and contains a ridiculous amount of new features. Now, the 2.2 update has just so many features. I can't really explain or describe every single feature to you. There are plenty of videos online describing every little detail and, giving you all the information about that. So I'm just gonna go over some of the big main details and features in the game just so you can kind of get a hint of what's coming in this big update. The first thing that 2.2 is adding is something called platformer mode. This allows the player to manually control their own figure, whereas in the regular levels, they can't really control it. The character is forced to always be going forwards and to keep progressing the level. Whereas platformer mode is more of kind of Mario style base where you can kind of move around on your own. Now, the second thing that they're adding is they're adding a whole bunch of triggers and features into the new editor, like a bunch of new camera triggers, random trigger, just a bunch of new things as well. Now, along with this update, there's a new game mode called the Swing Copter, which in order to explain the Swing Copter, I first have to explain the ball game mode. The ball game mode is basically just if you click, you swap gravities. You kind of like you fall up or you fall down. And the swing copter is pretty much the exact same thing, except you switch gravity mid-air, whereas the ball, you can only switch gravity when you're on a certain surface. They're also adding a lot of new decorations and particles and stuff like that, but I'm not going to talk about that because it's just not quite as important. They're also adding a ton of new icons to the game. And when I say a ton, I mean a ton. They're adding so many new icons that there are at least going to be around 500 new icons. They'll also be adding 2 more official levels to part of the game called Explorers and Dash. They'll also be making a bunch of other changes, like they're changing some of the UIs, and this new update is also just adding a whole bunch of other new stuff, like an unknown feature called the map, tons and tons of more gauntlets, new chests to open, new shops, another unknown feature called events, a feature called versus where you can kind of play against people and your friends and see who can beat a level first. New shards, a feature called the save which allows you to play old daily/weekly levels, and another unknown feature called lists. Now that's about all that this new 2.2 update is adding. Now there's a lot more to this update, so if you want to hear everything about this update in more in detail, then go look it up on YouTube. I'm sure you'll easily be able to find all sorts of videos on it. Now, when is this new update coming out, you may ask? Well, the creator of the game, RobTop, has said that he has plans to release it at the end of 2022. So we're talking about this December, most likely. So hopefully by December, this update will be out, and maybe, just maybe, if my theory is correct, Geometry Dash could blow up and become really popular. Besides, this game is already pretty popular, and I'm sure all of you have at least heard or played this game before. I mean, come on. It's a part of everyone's childhood. Everybody at least knows what Geometry Dash is to a certain extent. It's a pretty well-known game, and it's already one of the most popular mobile games. Now, believe it or not, but there's actually a way you can get this update early, kind of. It involves both Geometry Dash full version and Geometry Dash World. There is another way to also unlock it too, but that way is just a lot more complicated. I'll try to leave a link in the description to a video on it. Not by me, by someone else. Now, do I think that this game could be the next Minecraft? I'm just gonna answer that. No, I do not think that Geometry Dash is quite gonna make it to that level. I think Minecraft is always, in a sense, gonna be up there. I mean, maybe Minecraft will fall someday, but Minecraft is just, it's just unbeatable in that sense. I think Geometry Dash might become the next Clash Royale, if you know what I'm talking about. But I think Geometry Dash could blow up on mobile, and I think it can maybe even become the next most popular mobile game that everybody's playing whenever they're bored. Overall, there are many games out there that have the potential of blowing up and becoming really popular. Geometry Dash is just one of them. And my prediction is that because of this huge new 2.2 update coming up, that Geometry Dash can maybe become the next big popular game that everybody's talking about. But I mean, who knows? I could be completely wrong. You know, it's just a theory. But what do you guys think? Let me know in the comment section below. Please let me know about any information you have or any video games you think or theorize could maybe also become one of the next big and popular games out there. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in the next video.